Hey, my name's Chase Tripp, and I'm the assistant strength and conditioning coach over at the University of West Georgia.
First question I got here for you, Chase, is how long have you been a strength and conditioning coach?
Okay, so I started, it would be spring of 2014, so a little over 2 years. I started with an internship, went into a graduate assistantship, and I've been a full time strength coach since October of 2015.
Okay. What made you become a strength and conditioning coach?
So my passion for sports started when I was about 2 or 3 years old, and I've had that my entire life. And then I started getting into working out at about 13 years old with my stepbrother. When I reached 17 or 18, my passion for health and fitness escalated a little bit. I became a personal trainer, and then I did an internship here at the University of West Georgia. Loved it, and decided that I wanted to help athletes better themselves in and out of the weight room.
Okay. Speaking of working out, do you feel that it's important to be able to demonstrate a workout to athlete as being the strength and conditioning coach?
Yes, I do. And I try to demonstrate each lift, especially at the beginning of the semester when I get new athletes or athletes are coming back from a summer or a break or something like that. I want to make sure that they understand exactly how to perform the lift so that they can get the best benefits out of it and also they can prevent injury.
Okay. How big are you on recovery time for an athlete?
So recovery is huge. You're breaking your muscles down during your workout. I normally, if we're in season, they're doing such things as practices, and we're only going to lift probably twice a week. Off season, we're lifting 3 to 4 times a week, but at least 24 hours, if not 48 hours of recovery for each muscle group.
Okay. And how do you treat a hurt athlete? Like, say, if he's injured and can't do all the workout, do you alter their workouts, or how does that work?
Okay, definitely. So what I'll do is I'll speak with whoever the athletic trainer is for the specific sport, see what the exact injury is, how they're progressing with therapy, where they're at, and if it's a lower body injury, we'll do some upper body things. That way they're still working out, and vice versa. If it's an upper body injury, if we can do certain lower body things along with their therapy, we want to keep them in the best shape as possible while they're progressing.
Okay, that makes sense. And how do you feel about physical punishment on an athlete? Like, if an athlete shows up late to a workout, or if he doesn't do something on the workout sheet, are you big on physical punishment? Do you believe that that would help the athlete in the long run?
I do. It's going to be more than just physical punishment, though. So I'm going to set aside an athlete and speak with them to see, why they were late, why they missed things. Kind of get down to it a little bit. So if there's stuff going on with family or there's certain personal problems going on, I'm not just going to make them do 100 burpees. I want to make them feel comfortable and make them know that they can speak with me if need be. If it's an occurrence where it happens over and over again, I do believe just push-ups, burpees, something to help with the discipline so that they're able to make it to each workout on time and benefit from it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And how do you feel about athletes working out on their own time? Like, after they do the team workout, maybe they'll do a workout outside of the workout, or maybe you guys work out 5 days a week and they'll still work out on the weekend. How do you feel about that?
Um, it's kind of hit or miss sometimes. So I understand that some people are going to want to work out more. If they do, I let them know, come speak with me. Let me give you workouts to do outside of this. Everything that we're doing, though, is going to be sport specific, and it's going to be what you need to do the best on the field or on the court or any sport that you're at. So I'm okay for certain things with it, but as long as they speak with me beforehand, because you don't want them overtraining and setting into that recovery that we spoke earlier, and they can't get the most out of their workouts.
Right. Okay. How do you feel about if, like, an athlete is doing the workout or wherever, and he's, for some reason, he's not getting stronger, or you don't see any improvements in his lifts?
So what I'm going to do is it's another time where we'll go and we'll sit down in the office and we'll see, is he overtraining? Workouts here are going well. What are you eating? Are you eating?
Okay.
Let's up the calories, because if you're coming in and you're working out but you're on an empty stomach and then you're only taking in 1,200 calories a day, it's going to be really hard for you to gain muscle. It's almost impossible because you've got to eat a large amount of calories to put that on. So just kind of figure out what's going on. If we can find something to help out.
Okay. And how do you feel about dynamic stretching versus static stretching? Do you feel that dynamic stretching is vital when it comes to sports?
Yes, believe entirely in dynamic stretching before the workout or before a practice in that nature or before a conditioning session. You want to do the dynamic stretch so that you warm the muscles up, get them ready for your conditioning session or your practice, and then at the end, if you want to do static stretching, you can do that. But if the static stretching occurs before, you're starting a recovery process on your muscles, and it can go so you're more susceptible for hamstring injuries and such. If you use that dynamic warm up, it's going to warm them up, get you ready for the session, and then at the end you can do the static.
Okay, makes sense. And last question I got here for you: what is the most rewarding or beneficial thing about this job of being a strength and conditioning coach?
I would say without a doubt, seeing athletes set goals for themselves, reach those goals, and then also helping them outside of the weight room. So if they come and they need help with school or things in that nature, something's going on, for me to be able to help them in that situation. So just letting them be successful or helping them be successful within the weight room, within their sport, and within the classroom.
Okay, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.